What's going on, guys? One love out to everybody. We got UFC Fight Night, Emmett versus Vallejos. Predictions breakdown here, guys. 14 fights in the card over there in the Meta Apex. So keep this in mind. Smaller cage, not a lot of room to move around in, right? Flat tradition with quick here, guys. Before I get started, hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel. I'll check my Patreon account for more face-up predictions and prop plays. You can also donate to my PayPal account, guys. I'll check out Wayne Gitchy for more health and wellness, trying to get in shape. Try to change your lifestyle. Check out Wayne Gitchy, links down below. Let's fly through this real quick here, guys. I'm not going to spend too long on Discord. First fight here, we got Piera Rodriguez versus Sam Hughes, part 2. These both chicks has fought before. I don't really remember the first fight, and I couldn't get any clips of it. But Rodriguez won by decision. Rodriguez is well-rounded. Decent prospect. Still kind of high in her. Will look to wrestle, mostly push the wrestling. Will also mix up with the strikes. Definitely will grind with the wrestling though. I mean, that's her thing, Striking, she's okay, but she can get touched up a little bit. Against Caitlin Soldier, I believe she won that by unanimous decision. I don't think that wasn't even a split. But Rodriguez will slightly slow down in the fight though. You know what I'm saying? Into the second, she starts to slow down. To the third, she gets tired. But she will still look to get takedowns though, right? Sam Hughes has improved a lot. Kind of rough start in the UFC, but has improved in her all-around skill set. Kind of brawl a little bit. Will look to take you down. Can get taken down. Will also look for the submissions. Kind of brawl with the hands. Gritty has good endurance, and that's her thing. I believe she used to be a track runner or something like that. But her endurance is what carried the fight. So she will beat you just off of not getting tired, man. So if Rodriguez get tired in this fight, it could be an issue. But Rodriguez beat her already, so I mean, let's see what happened, right? But I just feel Rodriguez is the more skilled fighter. Her foundation, her techniques, everything is better. But again, if you can't breathe, you can't fight. So I'm gonna go Rodriguez by decision, but not confident, guys, because Sam Hughes has improved. She has gotten better, man. Like her all-around skill set has gotten better, man. All right. Next fight here, guys. Like I said, with women fights, you gotta be very, very freaking careful. It's guy fights too. I mean, either one of these guys can win. Just be honest. But sometimes the women fights, kind of, like I always say, is like, man, it just can go either way. It's like a heads or tail, So, more than the guys, right? But Rodriguez by decision. Next fight, we got Elijah Smith versus So Young Yu. Smith here is gonna have a 6 to 7 inch reach advantage, bro. That's massive. Pretty much he won the fight already. Slightly kind of green still, but he's improving though. His dad used to be in the UFC. Athletic guy, he keeps improving on his mental. Struggle more with mental. Like this fight against Reyes Cortez, the one the fight he lost, he was doing good, and then he kind of like, those kind of vibe when, you're looking good, and they just start to slow down the fight, and then once you slow down, the guy breaks you, and you mentally just give up. That's kind of like what it is. You get caught by shots consistently. It's like your confidence goes because you're tired. But he has improved on that against Arento. He shows that he has improved. Vinicius Morales, it just shows that he's getting better. Has a wrestling base. What I'm saying? Striking is not so bad. Unorthodox striking. His opponent here, Yudo, is more experienced though, so keep that in mind. Striking not bad. Roll with the shots, counter strikes, in and out movement. This guy's not bad, but again, Smith gonna have the reach advantage. 6 to 7 inch reach, but you is, this guy's experience, man, and experience goes a long way. So I'm not go with Elijah Smith, but I say Elijah Smith is still kind of green, so I still be careful with this one because you could win. All right, but I say Elijah Smith though, but be careful with that one. I'm not too sure with that one. Next fight here, guys, we got Bay Mosquito versus Monsi Rendon. Bay here. Bay is BJJ World, champion. You know, her grappling, BJJ black belt, coming out of ATT. I mean, she's pretty good. Been a champion for a long time. I believe 11-time champion or something like that, or 10 times. Heavy ground and pound. Look for the takedowns, the sweeps. Striking is still coming along, but you can see with her grappling, you know, she's world class. Her striking is getting better, but sometimes she doesn't move her head. But she uses it to get the takedowns, and once you get you on the ground, nasty ground and pound, and she will submit you, bro. Coming out of ATT, I mean, it's perfect gym for her. Her opponent here, Randon pretty much has no finishes, 0 subs, 0 knockouts, just all decision wins. That's an issue because that means that she has nothing to really stop Bay, right? I mean, what is she going to stop Bay with? You need somebody who can stop her in her tracks, either with jabs and follow-up, or good movement with technique and set up the hands for the kicks or something, or even a submission game, you know, something to stop her elbow, you know, like a one-hitter quitter, kind of like a Amanda Nunes kind of style, a Chichenko, like a one-hitter quitter kind of vibe. And she doesn't have that. You know, she kind of stiff with the movement, kind of have like 2 left feet, head up in the air. She's hittable. Her striking is not that great, but her thing is her wrestling, which in this one, it ain't going to favor her. Because if you go for wrestling against Bay, she can get submitted, dude. I mean, that's just pretty much it, man. Bay is a world-class BJJ, man. Like, she she wants to fight to be on the ground. That's her world, right? But she will go for the takedowns, though. You know what I mean? She would try to get a takedown, but even, her, you know, with Rendon's takedown is not that great either. It's a tough one, man. I would say Bay for the submission in the first round, man. Because, like I said, when you look at Rendon, she has nothing to offer. She doesn't have like one hitter quitter. Not like her strike and her footwork is like, you know, is on that level to where she can keep the fight to where she want to keep it and use the jab and set up from the outside. You know, like kind of sharp strikes, like counters and precision with striking. You know what I mean? She don't really have that like that, man. It's like, you know what I mean? And then when it goes to the ground, you know, she wants to take it on. Sometimes she can't get it. She end up clinching up and holding. That's going to favor Bay all day. Bay all day. So submissions by Bay in the first round. Next fight here, we got Luna Larsado versus Hecher Sosa. Larsado here, he will mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Look for the submission, get 11 back submission. Can be, he can sometimes like being on his back and then look for submissions off his back, kind of like chasing it. You know what I mean? He doesn't really have any finishes by knockout. You know what I mean? It's like he just wants to be on his back, and he will strike with you, but has no finishes. But he will submit you though. So you armbar, your rear naked choke. So you gotta be careful with this guy. He has a submission chance, man. All right. His opponent here, Sosa, coming out of the Contender Series. Not Contender Series. It's Contender Series? Yeah. Coming out of the Contender Series. This guy's a big amateur. Huge amateur record. So he's experienced. He has like a 17-4 amateur record, dude. That's massive. Trains with Topuria. You know, he will mix it up. He's pretty well rounded. Can take the fight anywhere. Striking decent. Puts a high pace on you. Kind of remind me of a Cody Garbrandt, actually. He moves like Cody Garbrandt. Kind of looks like him too when he's fighting. Just the mannerisms and just the way how he throws his strikes and kind of like pressure forward. Quick fighter. You know what I mean? Looks to mix it up. Will strike, and go for takedown. Look for submissions. Look for ground and pound. You know, this guy's everywhere, man. Against Larsado just chases too much submission. That is all he wants. But he has a submission chance, though. And sometimes Sosa leaves his neck out there to get guillotine. And Larsado has a guillotine choke. So this fight here, dude, I say Sosa by decision, but I'm not confident because Larsado has a submission chance. And Larsado is very good with the submission, dude. But I go Sosa by decision. And Sosa is a short notice, guys. All right? Supposed to be Randa Nakamura. So be careful with this one because Larsado could win. All right? But Sosa by decision. Next fight here, we got Vallejos OK versus Manoel Sousa. OK, mostly striking, will mix it up though. Pack power, dangerous in the first round. But after first round, he gasses out, man. He has that mental issue where he breaks under pressure. That's just pretty much it. He gasses out, breaks under pressure, dude. Then start getting tagged up and knocked down. You can ground and pound him. You can even submit him. That's just pretty much it. I mean, the guy, he's skilled, but mentally he's not there. He's mentally good for first round. After that, once he starts to slow down, he can't carry the pace. That is what I mean to say. He can't carry the pace, dude. All right. His opponent here, Manoel Sousa. Manoel Sousa actually beat Marcio Rufi back in 2019 by KO. Like a devastating knockout against Rufi in the second round, man. This guy here, he's athletic, physically strong, pack power. Can't get out grappled though. That's why he lost his fight against Archie Colligan, who's known just for wrestling. But he can strike too, but he's a grinder. He's more Muay Thai though. Devastating kicks, punches, heavy hitter. That is why he caught Rufi and finished him. His ground game is okay, but can get taken down. But he will scramble up and look for submissions as well. But he doesn't really lay on his back. He always trying to change the position. You know what I'm saying? And try to get back to the foot, trying to reverse or, you know. Mostly just try to get back to his foot. But he's a cardio machine. Good cardio. You know, he looks to finish a fight. I mean, this guy's a dog, man. He comes to fight, dude. And, you know, I mean, he's in there, bro. And OK not really gonna look for wrestling like that against this guy. So, you know, OK is more of a striker too. So, man. And what I see from Sousa can strike, dude. He's like devastating, bro. I like Sousa, dude. What I see from OK is good. We'll let the hands go. But if OK can't get a finish in first round, he's gonna get finished in the first round too. So it's pretty much this fight could end in the first round, or it could be one of those when OK, you know. But again, Sousa is so devastating, man. And OK, once he gets hurt, he's done. So if Sousa just lands on him with something and he gets dazed, it's over. So I like Manoel Sousa by KOTK in the first round, guys. Next fight, we got Chris Curtis versus Myktybek Orolbai. Damn, I think I pronounced that right. CC, Chris Curtis here. This guy is, you can say he's a prospect, man. This guy been around, have a lot of fights. I believe he was in PFL. Was also in Contender Series back in 2018, but they never picked him up though until later on, dude. Damn. So he won the Contender Series back in 2018. Damn, and he never get picked up until 2021, dude. Yeah. Chris Curtis more Philly shell style, you know, shell up, roll with the shots. He's a veteran. You know, not much footwork, kind of flat-footed. I mean, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? But lately, he's been taking a lot of damage, though. Just been eating a lot of shots lately. So, not been looking too durable. It's flat-footed, just eating shots. I mean, does roll off with some, but that's pretty much it. He just does the same thing. Orolbai, on the other hand, Orolbai is more fresh, in my opinion. More durable. We look to knock you or sub you. This guy is devastating, bro. And he's durable. So I like what I see from Orolbai. I say Orolbai by KOTK, guys, in the second round. I think Chris is still there, but he's not durable, man. Always getting eye poke, getting hurt somewhere or another. He just seems to complain in there a lot. I don't know, man. It is what it is. All over the end of the day, though, right? Let's get it. Next fight here, we got Brad Tavares versus Eryk Anders. It's a tough one. I thought Brad Tavares was done fighting, but he's still there. Brad Tavares is a veteran too. Both the guys are veterans. Well-rounded experience, always in shape, comes in shape. But he dropped the ball though, man. I mean, both guys will drop the ball. I mean, that's pretty much it. Eryk Anders and Brad will drop the ball. So this fight here is a heads or tail. I just feel Eryk Anders might have a little more left in him. We'll look to grind. We'll push the wrestling. We'll clinch against, push against your cage and clinch up, land elbows and knees in the pocket. Keep the fight tight if he needs to, or keep it long. Or he can change up wherever he wants it to be, long distance or short, in range or out. You know what I'm saying? Wrestling or striking. Okay, but no, wherever he wants to be, and he can go for takedowns. I feel Brad Torres will just look for more striking and leg kicks, keep it long, but I don't know, man. Just Brad Torres. I mean, both guys will drop the ball. I just feel Brad Torres will most likely more drop the ball than Eryk Anders. I'm going to go with Anders. I'm going to say Anders by decision, but I'm not confident. 50-50, guys. Next fight here. This card here is with a lot of guys that will drop the ball, guys. It's a lot of guys in here that will drop the ball. Believe me. And the odds shouldn't be high on these guys. It should not be. Next fight, we got Bruno Silva versus Charles Johnson. Silva here, well-rounded. Can take this fight anywhere. We look to grapple. Striking is not bad. But he's hittable at times, can get hurt. Charles Johnson got finished in his last fight there. And it's a short notice for Charles Johnson kind of jumping in here. But most likely he's prepared. Against Alex Perez, he got caught, got hurt in that fight. Got finished. Johnson is skilled though, man. He's got the reach advantage too. 4-inch reach, 5-inch height. I mean, he has something to prove in this fight. He can come back in here and be more prepared in this fight, especially being finished in the fight against Alex Perez. You know, he got something to prove here. Let me see here, but he can take this fight anywhere as well. You know, this guy here is pretty decent. Silva will keep a pressure on you, but not so much. You know, he will give it room to strike. Perez kept the pressure on Charles Johnson all the way through, man. He never gave up. Once he saw Charles Johnson hurt, he just kept on him. He never stopped punching. He never stopped throwing strikes, dude, until he was until Johnson was out. So I don't see Silva really doing that. I think Silva will give you room, pick his shots, and he can't do that with Charles Johnson because Charles Johnson will use a reach on him. Charles Johnson will make adjustments if you give him the room to make adjustments and recover. So I like Charles Johnson. I say Charles Johnson by decision, guys. I'm not confident though, because Silva ain't back. Next fight here, we got Vitor Petrino versus Steven Asplund. Vitor here. Vitor is decent. But at the heavyweight, we look to wrestle, take it on for submission, look to ground and pound, heavy strikes. Steven is short notice. Steven is like a zombie, you know, will push a high pace. He's durable. Actually has good endurance. Even though he, you know, I believe he was at 200 and something pounds, he lost a lot of weight, so you can see, you know, he has a lot of fat hanging on him. You know, I guess some people may say he's not the best look, you know, his fat hanging off of him, right? But yeah, this is a tough one because Vitor will drop the ball. Believe me. What I see from Steven is like a freaking is like a zombie. You know, he's not gonna stop. He's gonna keep pushing forward. You have to hit him. He keep coming forward. You'd have to take him down, you know, and hold him, ground him, pound him, or something like that. But Steven will keep coming. But I'm gonna go Vitor for the experience. I'm gonna say Vitor by submission in the second round. But I'm not confident, because like I said, Vitor will drop the ball. Like I said, a lot of guys on this card will drop the ball, man. Next fight here. Come on, guys. Let's see. We got Marwan Rahiki versus Harry Hadwick. Marwan here coming to Contender Series, man. This guy fighting in the Contender Series was bananas against Anes Malumba. That fight was insane. I mean, what we see from Marwan, he was getting hit, man, and knocked down, flash knockdowns. He was taking a lot of damage in that fight, bro. Looked sloppy at times, hittable at times, but he was riding his chin high when he was coming in, getting countered, but he recovered from some flash knockdowns, man. I mean, but he's rangy though. When he keeps his hands up and he moves around, pick his shots, he's rangy. Drop his hands a lot, but if you drop your hand, you gotta be able to move your head. You can't drop your hands and leave your head there in center line. You know, but overall he's durable though, man. And you see him saying his recovery is fast. You know, his striking is not bad. Spinning technique, spinning back kicks, boxing ain't bad. You know, against a contender series against Malabo, you know what I'm saying, he gets sloppy because he was getting tagged and dazed. But then he come back in that fight and finish the fight in the second round by a knockout. Against Harry though, Harry, I mean, I don't know, man. Harry coming from Cage Warriors, but man, I don't know, man. He looks technical, you know. He's a guy that's kind of, I guess it's like a Morono, you know. But yeah, you put the pressure on you. You know, looks to cut you off. Mostly cardio, man. I think this guy just mostly cardio. He would more break you in a fight. You know what I mean? They kind of like Brandon Moreno in a kind of way. You know, Brandon Moreno, but Brandon Moreno lately hasn't been looking the same. But Brandon Moreno would keep that pace on you and break you. This guy Harry will break you, but he's breakable though. You know, his legs got destroyed in that first round against Fernandez, man. He just looks like he's not durable. He can break guys that are probably not gonna strike with him like that with power. But let's see, for Marwan, that guy got power and hits hard, dude. He hits hard, bro. He's durable. Like, you know, he's like Fernandez. You know what I'm saying? So Harry is fighting the next guy who is like Fernandez. I mean, that's pretty much elusive striking, hits hard. And Harry just doesn't seem durable, bro. I'm trying to watch other fights in him. That's just difficult to pick him. I got to go Marwan. I say Marwan by KO in the second. The only way that Marwan loses fight is Marwan gets tired. And Harry, like I said, is like Brandon Moreno with that experience, put that pressure on you and just break you with cardio. And when he breaks, he just pepper shot, take you down, beat you up, probably get a decision. That's the only way I see him winning. But what I see from Marwan, his endurance is good. And his contender series, that guy that was hitting him, that guy packed power, dude. And I don't see Harry packing power like that at all. I mean, he was taking some shots from that Malibu guy. Is it Malibu? Malibu. He was taking some shots from Molombo or Molomba. Some big shots, man, and he was recovering. I don't see Harry, like Harry don't have power like that, dude. I go Marwan. I say Marwan by KO in the second round. Next fight we got Andre Fili versus Jose Delgado. Andre Fili, man. Andre Fili, he's decent, rangy. He's well-rounded, a veteran, but he's not durable. And that's pretty much it. And against Jose, it's a perfect fight for Jose. If Jose connect to him, Jose gonna take him out. And that's pretty much it. Jose is skilled, man. His fight against Nathaniel Wood, I feel that was a robbery. I felt Jose won that. But Andre Fili is not durable. He's good. He's good at what he does, but he's not durable. And he's gonna win one, lose one, win one. He's gonna lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, and he's gonna lose one. So I like Jose. I go Jose by KO in the first round. I just thought Fili is not durable, dude. He can't take a shot, and Jose can hit. And Jose is gonna hit him. So KO your first round, man, by Jose. Next fight we got Oumar Sy versus Ian Tutabello. Sy, decent, well-rounded, heavy striking, good wrestling, all around good guy, man. Good prospect, bro. Ian has improved, doesn't get so angry like he usually does. He's more pacing himself, more technical, coming in there with more game plan. But I like Sy. Sy is just prospect. It's like an upcomer, dude. Sy gonna take him down, probably beat him up. I say decision by Sy. Next fight here, we got Amanda Lumas versus Gillian Robertson. Lumas, pretty technical, heavy striking, very technical with the moves, fast, speed, accuracy, in and out. Like I said, very technical with the striking, with the movement. Ground game can be suspect, can get taken down. but she's still dangerous because she can hit. Gillian Robertson, on the other hand, has improved. Her striking has gotten better. Her grappling has always been there. Her submission game has always been there. She's just been improving, man. That's it. 5-fight winning streak, just consistently improving. Well, not this grappling match here. 4-fight winning streak, consistently improving, man. She lost to Tabitha Ricci. Lumos could beat her though, so just keep that in mind. Because Lumos is, if Robertson is unable to take down Lumos, that could be a problem because Lumos can strike. And I feel Lumos, as far as striking, I feel she's a better striker than Robertson. She's just more technical, more elusive, light on the foot, pick her shots from the outside, and she has footwork. Robertson is still kind of green with it, still learning, but has gotten better. I'm a slide with Robertson though. I must say Robertson by second round submission, guys. Definitely not confident because Lumos could win. Damn. Hold on. That's it. This is the co-main event. Wow, that's fast. Main fight, we got Josh Emmett versus Kevin Vallejos. Josh Emmett, still dangerous guy. 5-round fight. Still dangerous, but man, I don't know, dude. He's just not durable anymore, man. I mean, he took a lot of damage. Been taking a lot of damage recently. He's just not durable, but he will catch you like he catch Brass Mitchell. He caught a lot of guys, first round, finish them, take them to decisions as well. I just feel like Vallejos is just too durable, fresh kid. He's just fresh. He's fresh, durable, can take a shot, on point, hasn't taken a lot of damage. You know what I mean? And has the skills. Can take this fight anywhere he wants. Pack power, takedown, just all around good prospect, dude. Josh has puncher's chance, but man, I don't think it's gonna work for this one. I'm gonna go Vallejos. I say Kevin Vallejos by KOTQ in the second round, guys. Quick look at the odds here, guys. See, we're working with them crazy odds. The odds shouldn't be. Oh no, man. Let's see, man. I mean, holy crap! I can see already, dudes. That's horrible, man. Piera and Hughes, 1-2 Piera. I will have this fight even because Hughes has improved from the last time they fought. Hughes has improved a lot. Even fight, disagree. Bay or Bay 700. Yeah, I could see that though. This one I agree with because with Rendon, she has no path to victory, has no knockouts, have no submissions. She's gonna look to wrestle, and her wrestling is not even that good. She's gonna look to tie up and try to pull you to the ground. That's right into Bay, that's right into Bay's ground game, or right into where she wants the fight to go. So I really don't see her Rendon ones. So yeah, I agree with this one. Elijah Smith and you, this fight here, I'll be careful. It's an even fight because like I said, Smith's still kind of greenish, and you is experienced, man, and his movement, his striking is not bad. You is not bad, guys. Smith is gonna have the range and the height, but he's still kind of greenish, man. At 215, I'll be very careful. Even fight. Hecher Sosa and Luna. Luna is underdog. Sosa is too high because, like I said, Luna, whenever you see a guy is good on submissions, like he's good 11 by submissions, he has a chance to win the fight, bro. Always have a submission chance. It's like a guy who has a power punch. Always have a chance to win. Sosa is decent, but he likes to dive down with his neck. If Luna wrap up a guillotine, he could get submitted. So Sosa shouldn't be so high. Like I said, with Luna, he has a chance to win. So be careful. I disagree with the odds. The odds are too high in this. Okay, and Sosa. It's two Sosas. It's Sosa and Sosa. I don't know. Manoel Sousa. 330. Yeah, I mean, okay has a puncher's chance. Like I said, he has a puncher's chance, but I don't feel like he's going to knock out Sosa, though. Sosa is too gritty. He's mentally there. He's durable. Okay, I feel he's not durable mentally or physically. He's mentally will break under pressure. Sosa is mentally on, bro. Yep. Tarvis and Anders even. I don't disagree. Curtis and Orolbai 340 over Curtis. Yeah, man, Curtis does the same thing. He complains. He gets hurt a lot. shell up a lot, don't move his feet, and Orolbai is freaking hits hard, look for takedowns, is technical. Yeah. Silva and Johnson 186. I like Johnson, but still be careful, because Silva is not a pushover. Silva not a pushover, guys. Be careful. Stephen Asplant and Vitor Petrino. I'll be careful with this one. Anything like Vitor, you just can't really trust him too much. You know what I'm saying? He will drop the ball. Stephen Asplant is like a dog, zombie, will keep fighting, pushing a high pace, and doesn't get tired. Vitor will gas out, drop the ball. So this fight here is more closer, man. Be careful. Harry Hadwig and Marwan. Marwan at 260 something. I'll be careful. Contender series guy, like I said. On the contender series, he was getting caught a lot and getting hurt. You know what I mean? I don't see Harry really doing that, because I don't think Harry packed power like that. But Harry seems like one of them, like I said, Brandon Morona kind of vibe that will look to put a high pace on you and just like grind out a win. But Marwan just hits hard, dude. He's like technical, he pack power, his technique is good, his movement is good. You know, the guy that was hitting Marwan in the contender series was a guy that was like devastating power. I don't think Harry has power like that. I mean, from what I've seen. But still be careful. Philly and Jose at 390, man, his odds are high, but I can still see why though, man. The guys that they're fighting are dropping the ball, guys. That's what the odds look like, that they're dropping the. It's not like the guys that they're fighting, they're veterans, but they're like, some of them are veterans, and some are like upcomers from contender series that have 1 or 2 or 3 fights in the UFC, but they still drop the ball. But I feel Jose should win though, so I can see what that odds is looking like. This because Philly just not durable, bro. Shy and Ian, I like Shy. Shy is a good prospect. Can take the fight anywhere. Robertson and Lumos, I'll be careful with this one, because like I said, Gillian Robertson has improved, but like I said, every once in a while she could drop the ball as well. And Lumos, if she can keep this fight standing, it's going to be a problem for Robertson, especially a woman fight. Be careful. Josh Emmett and Kevin, yeah, I like Kevin in this one. I just feel Josh is just not durable. Going to be the slower fighter. Kevin is fresh. That's just pretty much it. Kevin can take the fight anywhere. Shows it. Kevin is a good fighter all around, bro. Josh is a good fighter too, but he's like coming to the end of his career, bro. I mean, just being honest. Odds are high on these cards, guys, but, you know, a lot of the guys that I'm on here, like I said, the odds are high, but the thing is that a lot of these guys will drop the ball. That's why the odds are so high, because they're probably recognizing that these guys are going to drop the ball. And these new upcomers are like fresh, you know, but at the same time, the new upcomers somebody come from contender series. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. I mean, no contender series guys, sometimes they come in the UFC and they drop the ball as well. So the odds are high. So I'll be very careful with this card. This card here is it could be upsets. So I mean, I got Eryk Anders as underdog. You know, I could see you actually winning as well. Like I said, Smith can drop the ball. I can see Hughes winning. Just careful with that one. Hughes has improved. Who else can drop the ball here as being a underdog? I can see Amanda Lumas winning. That's pretty much it. Harry winning. Possibility, man. If he puts a high pace and, you know, and Marwan can't get no strike off, but that's not what I see from Marwan. I feel Marwan is very elusive. Kind of remind me of Fernandez that Harry fought. So, and Harry didn't have an answer. That was just straight leg kicks only, bro. And he was already done in the fight. So that's about it right there, guys. That's my prediction breakdowns there. You guys keep on kicking. One love out to my body. I get this out to you early. And I'm just being busy, guys. Just focusing on, you know, things that I need to take care of. That's pretty much it. You know, I mean, not really getting, distracted by other things, any outside sources, just focusing on what I need to do. So I just been busy, man. I just been doing my thing. That's pretty much it, man, So one love out to everybody. Guys, keep on kicking, man. Os.